everyone. Today I will be talking about the 3 approaches that I've learned in my curriculum, practice and theory class. Alright, so my previous slide mentioned about curriculum and instruction, and we touched base on one approach, the Tyler approach. So I'll talk about Tyler approach, Walker approach, and also the Eisner approach. So let's start with the Tyler approach. Tyler approach is known as the linear approach. So Tyler introduced this with starting off with the objective of the subject, or the aim of why is the lesson taught, and then the learning experience, how would it be taught, the organization of the experience, and at the end you have the assessment and evaluation. Right, so it's very direct, it's very linear. It's just one method. There's only 4 steps to this approach. Majority of schools and curriculum syllabuses use a Tyler approach because it's very straightforward and it's easy to understand. The next is the Walker approach, also known as it's also known as deliberative. So it starts with the design first. They talk about the design, we introduce the design, the subject and all that, and then they call in a group of teachers and then they discuss on how to deliver the subject. Okay, so this is an intense deliberation process where they put in their beliefs, theories, conception, right? So it starts with platform first, okay, where all teachers come in with and discuss on what they think of how to go forth with the subject or how to teach. They deliberate, and then in the end they come up with the design. Right, so there is no evaluation or objective here. It's more on discussion based. So this is the Walker approach. We see this usually in schools that decide on how to execute their curriculum. So we see it mostly in school-based curriculums, like in Singapore, maybe some parts of Japan or Finland. Okay, so this is entirely based on the school. I mean, you can do it in a national level, but it's easy to do it in school because you get a say on how you want to teach or how you want the curriculum to be established. So this is the Walker approach. And then the last approach is the Eisner approach. Eisner approach is known as the artistic approach. I think this approach is really good because it first starts with the goal, the aim of it, right? The need to consider a well-defined objective, and then move on to the content of the curriculum. So I think this is very important, the content of the curriculum, what's in the syllabus itself. And then the third step is the learning opportunity. Okay, emphasis on transforming goals and the content in the learning events, and then the organization of the learning opportunity, and then the content area on how is it organized, and then how do you deliver the content. And then the end, it ends with an evaluation, right? So this is assessment. So it starts with objective. How are you going to deliver it? Is it going to be horizontal or a vertical curriculum? What is going to be used in your teaching method? Like, for example, if you're teaching math year 4, would you need a calculator? If you're teaching science, is an experiment that they need to do? Is it inquiry-based learning? Things like that. And then at the end, you have to test their understanding, whether they fully understand the objective or they've achieved the objective that the teacher wanted to implement from the start of the lesson. So these are a very brief explanation of the 3 approaches that I've learned. All 3, Tyler and Eisner can be, it's almost similar, although Eisner is more, there's more steps in Eisner, it's more in depth. Walker's a little different, alright? Walker is how you decide. It's a group, it's a teamwork, you decide on it. So these are the 3 approaches that I've learned this semester. I think it's quite interesting, and there are other approaches as well. Do read up on that. It's like the Taba approach and all that. So that is what I wanted to share for this presentation. Right, thank you.